What's up, YouTube viewers? I'm here at church with the assistant and the mighty Morpheus. Check that out. You know what that is, don't you? That's the great white sturgeon. Yep. And you know what? I really doubt that somebody caught that legally, because it's shut down all the time. Somebody illegally caught that sturgeon and harvested the meat, possibly even the caviar, eggs. Oh, wait a second here. Then again, when I take a closer look, it's hard to say because, nah, it looks like it might have died. I've been seeing these die, you know. It's really too bad, and it's poison. It's, you know, because they're bottom feeders and they're probably getting a lot of bad toxins and it's killing them. So that's why, you know, and they'll tell you a lot, you know. If you've ever been on the boardwalk, San Francisco, you know, it'll say don't eat anything you catch, because all those bottom fish there, they're getting all that pollutions from the factories and all this heavy lead, everything, leads and chromium, cambium, just shit you don't want in your body and your brain, you know. And I was just watching a show last night, and they were saying how, and they even said the brands that had lead in protein formula. I used to drink protein formula all the time. I'm glad I stopped, because some of the brands on there, even I like Max was one of them, and I've taken that, and that they said that had pretty high contents of lead, you know. And the thing about lead is, you know, you got to be really careful how you do any kind of chelation. I was going to tell Gumby that if you're watching this one, Gumby, you got to do chelation a certain way, because if it could just make things worse. Anyway, that's the newest science. But yeah, so you got to be careful, you know, when you're trying to get rid of those heavy chemicals, you know, metals and whatnot out of your cranium, you know, out of your brain, because you don't want that. That's what a lot of brain fog is too, you know, just heavy metals that's in a lot of foods you eat and they don't tell you about. And you got to advocate for yourself, you know, buyer beware. You got to know what the hell you're putting in your body, because they lie a lot, or they'll sugarcoat it, or they'll name something else, you know. They're sneaky fuckers, you know. There's no end to greed in capitalism, man. None. Zero. No end. And question everything. Like George Carlin said, question fucking everything. That even means the idiots you're watching on the mainstream operatives on fucking Fox or MSN or CBS. You got to follow the money on those things, and who's paying them for their political views. Come on now. Hey, you should know that by now. You know, watch world news. Be an adult. Don't just fucking keep fucking parroting a lie that you know is a fucking lie just to be in your little cult or your little fucking weak ass ego. You know, that's not helping anybody. Anyway, I'm out of here. What? It's fucking sickening, really, when people do that, when they won't accept facts. Those kind of people, no, not even an acquaintance. People that won't accept facts, no, not even an acquaintance. I'm not wasting time with those kind of people. They have nothing for me. They have nothing to offer me. Nothing. I'm not going to sit there and be friends with, when you show them fucking hard fucking facts, statistics, and they deny them, just for some to feel comfortable in their little fucking weak ass egos and keep their cognitive biases going. No, those aren't my people. Anyway, I'm out. I'm just bitching now. I'm out, because I'm being a bitching boomer now. But you know what? Check it out. I found a lure. Pretty badass. These are spendy. They're like $10. Minimal. Anyway, rock on, everybody.